Do you think then there is a genuine victim mindset emerging among, it's an unfortunate phrase, but people use it, the white working class? Or do you think the white working class only know how to express themselves through the identity politics of saying, well, we have rights to, just like minorities do?
Well, I wrote in my column last week,
That's right, it's Douglas Murray being interviewed by The Spectator, referencing his Spectator column. Now, we're going to pay particular attention to the way Murray gives half-truths, making his points seem like they're thoughtful, compassionate and based on facts. So let's hear this pompous, smug Spectator writer tell us about why the working class are so angry.
it's just so sad what has been done to our country by Labour and by the Conservatives and by the Liberal Democrats. It is so sad. Look at the hopelessness that comes from joblessness.
All true, so give us some facts, Douglas.
Everybody knows that. Everybody. This isn't a left-right issue. It is. You are living a hopeless life if you have no employment and have no means of employment, no likelihood of employment. And if you go through the stats, the unemployment stats for the areas of the north of England that we've all been reading about in recent weeks, these are areas where joblessness has increased among the native population over the last 13 years. Increased.
Are job losses down to automation, AI, and companies making products cheaper overseas, let alone mentioning Thatcher's hand in deindustrialising the UK? No, not according to Douglas.
These are areas where, to the extent that there has been any improvement in jobs and job availability, 3/4 of those jobs have gone to foreign-born workers. Now, this used to be, by the way, a left-wing issue as well. The left-wing trade unions used to be against the mass migration because they recognized that it pushed down the salaries of labor in the country.
Automation, deindustrialisation and trade union laws that have inhibited their power has meant poor salaries are something we all have to accept. But it's interesting, we don't hear what those jobs are. Are they care workers or fruit pickers? Douglas doesn't bother to say. Instead, setting a narrative of foreign workers taking British jobs. The main problems here are the rich, powerful interests gutting the system for their own benefit. But Douglas does a good job of steering our focus onto immigrants and politicians.
Well, when did you last hear any Labour politician representing any of these areas talking about that? They don't dare. They just leave these people behind. They actually abandon them.
Click here for Murray's pathetic attack on professors.